Welcome, brothers and sisters. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows where this video will go? But, man, what we have here is a failure to communicate, a failure of understanding. When I look at the whole Metoo, the Metoo Time's Up debacle, what I really see going on here is, when I look at a lot of black women, especially black women, but when I see a lot of black women, I have to question their motives. I seriously have to question their motives. The BAW has never had good motives, when it comes to anything she's done. It's always been, I'll do this, I'll do that, but what am I getting out of the deal? How do I get some shine out of this? She only joins movements for shine, attention, attention. Has nothing to do with any altruism, any type of just her morality, her belief in human potential. I don't know. One of y'all put it in the comment section, but I just don't know. But when I look at this whole debacle, I see it for what it is, man. The questionable motives of the BAW and her white counterparts. I see the motives. This is really an attempt at ugly and old ass women to destroy the world for younger, more beautiful, more attractive women. This is what's going on. And you men, y'all are only a proxy. Y'all are only y'all are basically the glue that holds this whole thing together. The fight is not between men and women. The fight is really between women and women. Ugly women, old women, skanky women, trashy women, women who have lost all femininity, and the women who have not lost their femininity. The women who are beautiful, the women who are sexy, fine. This is what the argument is truly about. These are the people that are truly fighting with each other. They're fighting for the minds of the younger women. These old, ugly, ratchet females have always attempted to use the younger women, to prevent these younger women from getting ahead. Back in the days, I'm not sure when, but back in the days, black women used to run around talking about, oh girl, you ain't got no job. Oh, you at home cooking his dinner and things like that. Girl, you better get you a job. You better go out there into the world. You better experience life. These are the types of things that black women would tell each other, mostly unmarried, ugly, overweight black women who had been cheated on, beat on, kicked on, stabbed on, who knows, and we as brothers, we think that the argument is between us and these women, but no, the argument is between ugly women, less attractive women who have hit the wall, and the fine ones, the sexy ones, the ones who don't have to go through all the bullshit that the BAW has to go through. She doesn't have to. She didn't sign up for no package deal. She not trying to get nobody to sign up for her package deal. She's not trying to she can still use her femininity to get what she wants in the world. And you have a lot of ugly women who hate this. They hate this. I mean, think about the Me Too movement. Think about it. It just, when you look at it, it just seems like a bunch of ugly women trying to convince the fine ones that they're on their side, that they care about them. Ugly women have done this throughout history. The less attractive have done this throughout history. They've always attempted to shame the fine ones, to control and manipulate these fine women. Because, hey, they got a hard life. They got a hard road ahead of them. And they need company. Misery loves company. And we all know that, a black woman created the Me Too movement. A white woman came in and hijacked it. Then Oprah tried to come in and re-hijack it, calling this time's up. I mean, the shit is insane. I just sit back watching this go down, and I'm like, damn, well, this something ain't right. We all know that women are not altruistic people. Okay? It's always, what am I getting out of the deal? They want something for their, for their marching and all that bullshit. Fortunately, you're not going to get anything out the deal. Just a bunch of pissed off men who care nothing about you. You done pissed off the men. Black women should know better than to piss off white men or black men. See, because white men are the ones who are actually feeding them, and black men are the ones who they're taking advantage of. Like when they can't be strong and independent, and I don't need no man, and I'm the black queen and all that other Mother Earth bullshit. When they get done with that, then when that no longer works out in their favor, they always know that they can lean back on some black man. She can go ghetto gagging off in the corporate office, and then when she's done, when they fire her for, or they weed her ass out for having that attitude, then she want to come back to the black man. So she really don't have anywhere to go. I mean, it's like, damn, where do you go? She can't really get in the white man's ass like she want to. But I love this whole Me Too thing. I love it. Hey, white men need to feel it. Good. Feel it. Because it reminds me a lot of the things that black men used to be marching around talking about. Black men, be just marching around for civil rights, just the right to be a human being. Now I see a lot of white men complaining, man, these women, we can't even talk to them, man, and it's a shame, and look at how they doing us, and blah 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 blah. Look at all. Look, peep the correlations. All the things that we have done for them. Look at how they treat us. Look at how they spit in our faces. Look at how they mistreat us. That sounds a lot like the black man. The arguments that the black men were presenting a long time ago. We built this country. They have subverted us at every point in turn. Jim Crow, redlining. Come on now. These things happened, man. These things happened. And all I can say is y'all need to pick yourselves up by your bootstraps. You know, that's all I can say to the dominant society. Y'all need to pick yourselves up by your bootstraps. You know, and white men seem helpless to do anything about this situation. They just seem helpless. I mean, just like black men. Black men just seem like prisoners in this society. Now you understand a little bit, just an inkling of how the brothers have been feeling for hundreds of years in this country. I feel no remorse for them. Hey, we don't need to do anything. We just need to stay the fuck out of the shit. You know, that's how brothers and the sisters, need to stay out of this stupidity. Black people in general should stay out of it. But, you know, you can't get the black woman to shut her fucking mouth to save your fucking life. She's always making herself part and parcel with some stupidity that goes on in this society. I just don't get that shit. I mean, are you that damn brainwashed and you don't know when to shut up and when to speak? You know, I don't get that. Let them fight amongst each other. You know, hey, ain't a black man in his right mind gonna fight for this bullshit. I mean, hey, there are a few fucking black male feminists out there. Dumb as fuck, pussy begging, vagina begging individuals. I mean, if you want to destroy the country, just put a bunch of women in charge. That's a guaranteed fact. You put a bunch of women in charge, this shit will go to shit fast. And white women are determined, black women and white women are determined to be in charge. This shit is going nowhere fast. You know? But hey, it is what it is, man. I love it. Because the fight is not really amongst men. The fight is not really with men and women. The fight is between ugly women, fat women, overweight women, jaded females, and the ones who are not. They're trying to fucking railroad their daughters and the women that are coming, the women from the next generation. They're trying to destroy them. They're not fighting for no rights for you women. They're not trying to help you. They don't give a damn about women's rights. All of that is a crock of shit. They don't want you to be able to have a man that takes care of you. Period. Because they never had a man that took care of them. So imagine how a strong, independent black woman who does not need a man, imagine how she feels when she sees another woman, especially a white one, you know, with a black man, and the black man is taking care of her, and, you know, he's doing the right thing, and, you know, she get to sit up in the house, take care of the kids, and clean up, and just cook, and just chill, you know, just have a good life, you know, enjoy her life. Imagine how that shit feels. You know, to the strong, independent woman. You think she want that? You think she wants that for you? She wants that for you, but she don't want that for herself. She wants you to have a man that takes care of you, cares about you, you know what I mean, brings home the bacon, you know, you don't have to worry about nothing. She wants that for you. She cares about you. She loves you so much. We all know that women hate each other. Women hate each other. So if you can't see what's really going on, then you need to put on these new pair of glasses I got for you. You know, they say TMH on the side. It's a new pair of glasses And y'all really need to put these on. Try them on. You know, it's not going to be a pretty sight. It's not really going to be a pretty sight, but y'all going to have to learn. You know, imagine all the women who will crash and burn over this. Imagine all the women. I mean, imagine. You know, black women have taken on the fight for us. This is why our job is just to get our stuff together, do what we got to do for us. That's the job of the brothers. Black women are gonna destroy this fucking country and their white counterparts, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch the shit happen. Hey, it is. I mean, it doesn't even matter what they do. They don't get it. They don't understand. Nothing that they do really matters, because these people have already set themselves up to be leaders of the free world, or I shouldn't say free, but they're going to set themselves up. They've already setting themselves up to be leaders of the free world. Why do you think you keep seeing these commercials that say women in STEM, women in STEM, women in STEM? They got to get these women in STEM. Not so they could build their own businesses or anything like that and build their own infrastructure, at least technological infrastructure. No. It's so they can come in and whine and bitch and complain and say, oh, well, we're not getting equal pay and we're not getting this and we're being harassed on the job. And no, they got to get women in STEM. It's not enough women in STEM. Forget the fact that women have not been pursuing STEM degrees. What they're going to say is it's some type of glass ceiling or something, or it's some type of concerted effort to keep women out of STEM. This is going to happen. But it's too late. You're stupid. You're dumb. You don't get it. It's too late for that. Because by the time you catch up, these men are going to be so far ahead of what you're yapping about. Like black people. Black people are so fucking ignorant. With their fucking Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme retardation. These people are setting themselves up to be leaders of the world for the next 100 years. I mean, probably more. And black people are going to be sitting around talking the dumbest shit that I've ever heard in my life. When it doesn't, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand what's happening. But they're not even willing to do the basic research. The dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Women in STEM. That shit is insane, man. Yo, brothers and the sisters. Those are the only people I'm really concerned with. But we have to understand, man, like I said, brothers, man, this whole debacle, this is not between us and women. This is between ugly women and fine women. Superfly. And the older women, the older ones, they don't want these women to have all of these benefits. They don't want them to be able to be, to use their sexuality to be able to just get ahead in the world. That's not fair. That's not fair, man. Use what you got to get what you want. That's a common saying in the black community, but I guess it don't apply here. Man, it's a crazy thing, brothers. It's a crazy thing, man. But you're gonna have to watch this situation closely. It's going, I mean, I don't really care one way or the other because I see what needs to be done. And a lot of people don't. And I'm not gonna say anything about that. What I'm gonna say is, let these motherfuckers crash. Let all of them crash and burn. They don't want to do. They don't want to do what they need to do. You know, fucking black dudes with tight ass fucking pants on and shit, trying to be cute. I just don't get it. Anyway, on that note, I want to say peace. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.